Hey, what's up everyone? Jake from Nash Power Sports. Hope you're having a great day. I'm out having a really fun weekend on another three-wheeler from Can-Am. These things are kind of growing on me. This time I'm on a 2023 Spyder F3 Sport. Now about 6 weeks ago, I got to ride and review a Can-Am Ryker 600 Sport, which was the entry point into this three-wheeled segment. This is a much larger, more substantial machine. Basically everything that the Ryker was, this is more of it. Now, the Ryker won me over in ways I didn't think it would. I had a lot of fun with it, and it definitely had a playful go-kart personality to it. Whereas this, being so much bigger and more powerful and more laden with technology, this feels more like an automobile, whereas the Ryker felt like a go-kart. So this weighs like 900 pounds, so about 300 pounds more than the Ryker. And this has more than twice the power. It's also more than twice the price. So let's go over how this differs. The engine, for one, is a 1330cc three-cylinder making 115 horsepower and 96 pound-feet of torque. So this is more than twice the horsepower of the parallel twin that made 50 horsepower in that Ryker. Also, the body of the machine, just this hood here and all of the body work going back to the rider, it's much wider and just chunkier. So this is a bigger, heavier, more substantial machine with a lot more power. It's definitely more stable on the highway, and it's not working nearly as hard when you're out on the freeway doing 70 or 80. This thing's not even breaking a sweat. It makes a lot of power, and you know, if you're not careful, you could fling this thing off a corner. Whereas the Ryker, with 50 horsepower, it felt like you could kind of ride it all out, and the engine was never going to overpower the chassis. So this one has a lot more technology and electronics as well. So it's got rider aids like traction control. It's got electronic ABS. You've got a much bigger color display with a lot more information given to the rider. So it was really just the bare essentials on the Ryker, whereas here you're getting a lot of information, and you can toggle through different menus with this instrument cluster here. There's ride modes. There's a lot of different information you can display here. Trip computer, ride stats. So a lot more tech here. Also, the Ryker had a CVT automatic transmission, whereas this has an automatic 6-speed transmission that you can shift manually, which is a lot of fun. So you push this thumb button here to shift up, pull the index finger towards you to shift down, so you can take total control of the gearbox. I think the shifts are smooth and they happen pretty crisply. It's not a double clutch gearbox like the Honda DCT. It's not quite that sophisticated, but I thought it did a great job. So riding position, nice and comfortable. I'm going to sit on it. So this is your view from the cockpit. Look down, you can see your feet. Now you can see the wheel wells of your wheels, but you can't see the inner workings. That's one thing I really dug about the Ryker, is that you could see your suspension control arms, you could see your brakes. It just gave kind of a visceral element to that machine, being able to see your wheel turn and see all of your steering and suspension components working. Again, much bigger, heavier machine here, so the body work kind of blocks your view of that. You've got cruise control, that's nice and handy. Reverse gear. The foot position is adjustable. You can slide these up and down this bar. I actually didn't realize it was adjustable on the Ryker until I reviewed it and you guys corrected me in the feed. I appreciate that. So this has got larger, more powerful brakes than the Ryker did. These are 4-piston Brembos, and they bring this thing to a halt really nice. So the extra weight of this thing is a non-issue with the extra braking. This also has wider tires, so you just have more of everything that the Ryker had. This is just a more substantial machine. It's safer, it's more powerful, and it's definitely able to do bigger distances because of the extra wind protection. It's also got a larger tank. So the fuel tank on the Ryker was 5 gallons. This is 7 gallons. The riding position, again, very comfortable. This seat is cushy and supportive, and then you also can put a rear passenger seat right there. These are foot pegs for a rear passenger. So the touring and commuting capabilities of this are going to be much better. So it's more than twice the price of the Ryker. Is it twice the machine? By every metric that I can measure this machine, yes, it is twice the machine the Ryker is, except in one critical area, and that's the fun factor. This is a better machine all around, no doubt. This would be better to commute on, better to do a road trip on. It's got more power. It's just got more of everything. It didn't equate to more fun though. I really enjoyed that go-kart playful nature of the Ryker on a twisty road. So I actually said in my review that I would enjoy taking a Ryker out on a go-kart track, and I don't really feel that way about this. I think this is too big and too powerful to spend any time on a go-kart track, but that's just a nitpick. You know, I'm a big kid, so that Ryker definitely put a smile on my face on a tight, twisty road. But overall, this is a better machine in just about every measurable way. It's faster, more powerful, more comfortable, safer, more luxury amenities. It can go further distances, and you can carry a passenger on this. So if you're looking for a vehicle like this, I would love to talk to you about it, have you sit on it, put some numbers in front of you. Let's make a deal. Have a great day.